Hi, this is Peter Hanami with Japanese Customer News, 7th of November 2015. I have 5 stories for you this week. Our first story is about hair cutting. Now, apparently the Japanese barber market is estimated at 2.2 trillion yen. That is the domestic market. And there's over 360,000 barbers and hair salons who compete, and apparently 2,000 new salons enter the market every year. This was reported by Kenji Hall in Monocle magazine in November 2014. Our second story this week is about food, and this was reported in Export Update on the 4th of November by the Australian Trade Commission. Now, they mentioned that Japanese people eat about 96 kilograms of vegetables and about 34 kilograms of fruits per person per year, and that the cut vegetables and fruits market has been one of the significant booms in Japan, apparently valued at around 750 million, and that's due to the growing number of single-person households and the ageing population. And there's a very strong demand for convenience foods, which can be seen at supermarkets where there's a very wide variety of pre-made foods on display. Our third story this week is also about food, and again this draws on the export update I just mentioned. Now, self-sufficiency of food production in Japan remains relatively low, and according to the report, the rate on a calorific basis in 2014 was only 39%, which is the same rate it was in 2010. Our fourth story this week is about income. Now, this was reported by Joseph S. Nye Jr. on Wednesday, 4th of November in the Australian newspaper. Now, he reported that Japan still has impressive power in the world, even though it's slipped economically. And he says that it has a democracy that's been at peace for 70 years with a stable society and a high standard of living. In fact, he mentions its per capita income is 5 times that of China. And our final story this week is about banking. Now, as I've mentioned in previous podcasts, Japan Post is currently getting ready for an IPO. And this was reported by Atsuko Fukase in the Wall Street Journal, the Australian newspaper, on Wednesday, 4th November, that Japan Post Bank controls more than 200 trillion yen, or in Australian dollars 2.3 trillion, in assets, making it one of the world's largest asset managers. And apparently its main profit comes from what it earns on those assets. And statistically, about half the money is in Japanese government bonds. Well, thanks very much for your company, and look forward next week